Alright, hello, hi, I'm Peter Anton, and welcome to another Art Student Diary. So these are videos that I make to look back at in the future, so it's sort of it's just a diary I make that when I'm frustrated I can look back and watch these videos and give myself some instruction on how to proceed. It's also a way for me to vent my frustrations and articulate them and figure out how to move forward. Because art is hard, and you're going to want to quit a whole bunch along the way, and so this is me documenting my journey. So what I'm going to talk about today is going through change and what that process looks like. So the opposite of change is staying the same, and we know we don't want to do that. So we know that if we want to move forward, we're going to need to deal with change. Change is inevitable. Change is the only constant. So we're all going to encounter change in our lives. And sometimes on the way to a better life, we're going to go through a period of unease and discomfort. And that's normal. So what it looks like is as you're going up, you're going to have a dip, and then you're going to go up, and then you're going to dip, and then you're going to go up, but you're gradually going up. But it's not all smooth. It's a bumpy ride to the top. So I'm just going through one of those bumpy times right now, just not so much with outer circumstances, just with like inner stuff. That's my battle in life. Some people have other battles with illness or with finances or with any number of things. So that's just my struggle. My struggle is always, not always, but my struggle is for now with mental illness and feelings of self-worth and depression and anxiety. And so that's just my battle. So that's what I'm dealing with. So how specifically does that manifest? Is that manifesting right now? Well, right now for me it's just my schedule is really bumpy, and so I'm just working out a new morning routine and just procrastinating more than I'd like to. It's not terrible. It's definitely better than it was, like, say 10 years ago, but still procrastinating more than I'd like to, not getting as much art in as I'd like to. And for me, anytime my art is not going well, everything feels terrible. It's just like, if my art isn't going well, I'm just unhappy and moody, and I'd like to change that in the future, and I think that will change in the future. But it's just like right now, it's like the figure drawing isn't coming together as fast as I'd like, and it's just like my figures look discombobulated, and so when your figures look bad, you're like, man, do I just not have enough talent to make it as a professional artist? How is this going to come together? I don't understand the figure. Why don't my drawings look better? What's the difference between me and these people who are really good at drawing? I don't understand. So it's just that sense of frustration and doubt, because when you feel like, man, this isn't coming together, you wonder, is it ever going to come together? And you think it must, because I don't have any backup plans for this. I don't know what I'm going to do if this art thing doesn't work out. I don't have any backup plans. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get through it. But it's like, how am I going to get through this? I don't get it. It's not making sense. It's just frustrating. These stupid figures. I don't understand anatomy yet. Or the things about anatomy I do understand, but I can't integrate it with form, and I can't put them together properly and combine it with a gesture and create a figure that feels cohesive. And so it's just, ugh. And then it's like, you begin to doubt, can I be a professional artist? Because this figure isn't coming together, and how can I do this for a living if I can't even figure out how to put a figure together? So it's just like, So I just needed to make this video to vent. This is kind of like, normally I'd just journal this, but I don't know. For some reason I felt the need to make a video just to document this. And I felt like this a couple weeks ago too. I think it's just, this is the price of admission. When you start doing the more difficult stuff in your art, when you start out with art, you're just going to start with circles and squares and learning how to draw a straight line, and you're building momentum, and it's easier. And that's great when you're starting out, but in order to get to that next level, you need to start doing harder stuff, like figure drawing, which is one of the hardest things you can do, like taking stuff to a high level of finish and doing super difficult, not difficult, but taking your rendering to the next level. Starting to understand textures and stuff. This stuff is just hard, man. It's just hard. It's so hard. Like, there's so much to learn in drawing, and it's just, how am I gonna do all of this, man? It's just, it's overwhelming. I guess that's what I'm feeling. It's so, oh, but I don't want to be the guy who complains about this stuff. This is just, I feel the need to get this stuff off my chest so I can move forward. I don't just want to be whining about it. I want to use these videos as a tool to help me move forward. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to figure it out. Just do it step by step. But I just wanted to make a video venting about the price of change, which is, yeah, as you do this difficult stuff, it's going to take more of a toll on you because you're challenging yourself and you're getting out of your comfort zone and your stuff is going to look worse. But it's a necessary step down in order to get further in the future. So just keep at it. It's going to get better. Just keep pushing. It's going to get better. Hell yeah. You got this. Come on, son. Let's go.